Esperanto is a language that was invented in the 1800s. The first grammar book was published in 1887. It was invented by a man from Poland named L.L. Zamenhof. Esperanto was invented to be very easy to learn. The language was built with a regular grammar, so rules are easy to learn and to apply. So for example, many languages have verb tenses that follow a common pattern, but there might be an exception to the rule. Esperanto doesn't have any exceptions like this. It became popular in Europe soon after it was published, but went into hiding during the 2 world wars. Since the internet has become available to many, Esperanto has begun picking up steam again. Every year there's a world meeting. In 2015, it was in Lille, France, and 2,695 people attended. Esperanto isn't the only invented language. Conlangs, or constructed languages, are a hobby for many people. There are even some conlangs invented for entertainment. Kenya from Lord of the Rings, Klingon from Star Trek, and Dothraki from Game of Thrones. Linguists were hired to build Klingon and Dothraki, so they're real languages with grammar and vocabulary. Other people invent languages for experiments. So for example, Sol Re Sol uses Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, and Do as the sounds of its language, so you can speak, sing, or play the piano to get your point across. If you're interested in learning about more of these, maybe check out Tokipona, Sol Re Sol, Lahadan, or Lojban. Every language has its own unique purpose, feel, and sound to it. And of course, there are books and internet articles out there to help guide you to create your own conlang. Each letter in Esperanto has only one sound, and that sound never changes. There are sounds like ch and sh in Esperanto, but they're written as C with a hat and S with a hat, whereas C and S by themselves have their own sounds. Now let's go over the letter sounds. A, aceti. Bo, birto. Zo, cervo. Cho, cevallo. Do, domo. E, elefanto. Fo, festo. Go, gorilo. Jo, gioio. Ho, hemo. Ho, chimero. I, ideo. Yo, yuna. Jo, jongli. Ko, kafo. Lo, labori. Mo, maljuna. No, naso. O, onclo. Po, pizzo. Ro, radio. So, sabato. Sho, shafo. To, tago. U, urso. This letter mostly just appears as a diphthong, so for the word or, it would be ao, vo, videoludo, zo, zorgi. Just a few notes. The sound of an H with a hat is not a sound that we have in English, but this letter is also pretty rare in Esperanto. The R is meant to be rolled or tapped, but it's okay if you can't. If you start speaking with Esperantists around the world, you'll find that everybody has an accent. You can make other vowel sounds through combinations, like REJ would sound like re. Saluton, mi nomiĝas Rachel. Hello, I'm called Rachel. We will get into some basic sentence building soon, but it is also good to know how to introduce yourself first. Saluton means hello. To remember this, think of the phrase salutations. Mia nomo estas Rachel. My name is Rachel. You can also use mi nomiĝas Rachel. I am called Rachel. Kiel vi nomiĝas, which literally means, how are you called? A common thing to ask when greeting somebody is kiel vi fartas, or how are you faring? You can also shorten this down to kiel vi, and most people will understand. If you're doing well, you can say mi fartas bone. If you're doing poorly, you can say mi fartas malbone. And usually people will say kio okazas, or what is occurring, to say what is up. And not much would be ne multe. Bonvolu means please. Dankon means thank you. Yes is just yes. And no is ne. One way to say goodbye is adiao. But the most common way is gis la revido. Or you might hear gis la or just gis. We're going to start off building sentences, and then I will explain some of the grammar rules. In Esperanto, the word for is, am, or be is estas. This is for present tense. We will talk about past and future tense later on. Here are some nouns and adjectives that we can use to build simple this is that sentences. Mi estas studento. I am a student. Vi estas programisto. You are a programmer. Mi estas bona. I'm good. La birdo estas laŭta. The bird is loud. Mia hundo estas feliĉa. My dog is happy. Mia amiko estas rapida. My friend is fast. Mia amiko estas bona. My friend is good. Mia malamiko estas malbona. My enemy is bad. Estas varma. It's hot. La studento estas frua. The student is early. Now you can grab a dictionary and substitute in any nouns or adjectives that you'd like. Because Esperanto's grammar is so regular, you can use the same pattern without worrying about exceptions. Perhaps you noticed some patterns in the sentences that I made up. Let's discuss them. All nouns end with an o in Esperanto. All adjectives end with an a in Esperanto. You can turn a word into its opposite by adding mal to the beginning. Bona is good, and malbona is bad. Amico is friend, and malamico is enemy. Fermita is closed, and malfermita is open. Lauta is loud, and maulauta is quiet. There's no word for a in Esperanto. If you wanted to say I am a student, you would basically just say I am student. The word la means the. It does not change based on gender like in Spanish. You can also change me to my and you to your by adding an a at the end. So, me is me, mia is mine, vi is you, and via is yours. Okay, you can describe a little bit about what things are, but what about what they're doing? Let's start with present tense verbs to keep it simple for now. Mi parolas. I'm speaking. La instruisto instruas. The teacher is teaching, or the teacher teaches. La kato ludas. The cat is playing. Vi studas. You are studying. Mia amiko kuras. My friend runs. Mia amiko kuras rapide. My friend runs quickly. La rapida hundo kuras. The fast dog runs. Mia amiko manĝas laŭte. My friend eats loudly. Mia lauta amico manĝas laŭte. My loud friend eats loudly. La birdo spektas kolere. The bird watches angrily. La trista programisto pensas. The sad programmer thinks. If you look in a dictionary, the verbs will end with an e sound. To change it to present tense, remove the e and add as. So, what patterns did you notice this time? Notice that in English we like to put am and is before our verbs. We don't do this in Esperanto. Think of these phrases like, you think, the cat plays, and so on, instead of, you are thinking, the cat is playing, and such. We can use mal with verbs also to indicate the opposite. Comprenas is understand, and malcomprenas is misunderstand. But if you wanted to say not understand, it would be ne comprenas. All of our present tense, currently what we're doing verbs, end with as. The past tense ending would be is, and the future tense ending is os. Adjectives describe nouns. If we want to describe a verb instead, we can replace the a on the end with an e to make it an adverb. Some of these words might sound similar to words in English or other languages. Esperanto was built from pieces of European, Slavic, and Germanic languages. There are some free dictionaries online that you can use to expand these basic phrases. You might check out Esperanto Panorama, lernu, esptek, and komputeko. And for other Esperanto courses online, check out Duolingo, Curso de Esperanto, Lernu, and Memrise. For some grammar books and reference, you can find A Complete Grammar of Esperanto and The Esperanto Teacher on Gutenberg for free. There's also the webpage Being Colloquial in Esperanto that I find pretty good. There are also various communities out there on Lernu, Facebook, Google+, Twitter, IRC, Reddit, and more. You can find them with the search, but I'm not going to vouch for any specifically because I haven't kept up with any of them lately. I also have an Esperanto channel on YouTube, where I upload random projects like clips of ROM hacks, video redubs, let's plays, vlogs, and more. It's at Museder.io on YouTube. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Dankon, kaj ĝuu vian studadon!